think that's my play. He's going to Terra. So now I'm going to get a full super effective hit off on you. I don't think there's any way he one-shots me at all. He's Terra Dragon. Unless you have like Draco, maybe you can one-shot me. Quick guard, because I think he's going to take the Smeargle out here. There it is! What a play! What a play! That worked perfectly. Aero Blast. I don't think that does enough to get rid of me. Yeah, it does nothing. The problem with Lugia is like it's really bulky, but like you need to really set up to actually start doing damage with it. Otherwise, you kind of just don't do anything. Like this is one-shots to come fade. I think that's just game. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, Regulation G, VGC. This team was actually a top 100 team, I think, for Season 2 of Regulation G on the in-game ladder. This is probably the weirdest, like, craziest Regulation G team I think I've seen, and I had to feature this one for you guys. This actually has it's around terapagos, but it has, like, some really other crazy shit on it. Like, it's, like, all about boosting the terapagos, or, like, the Torkoal. That's kind of what this team is really about, I think. So, you got some really crazy shit on this team, like Rabumbe, which is Choice Scarf Rabumbe, which I haven't seen at all, ever. Covert Cloak Alcremie with, like, Terra Blast Ice, which is crazy, and Misty Explosion, alongside the Terapagos to try to decorate it up. You got Smeargle with the Sash, with Decorate, you have Feint to, like, break Wide Guard, and a bunch of other stuff for the Terapagos. And you also have Quick Card there as well for, like, opposing Fake Out or, like, priority spam teams. You got the Specs Torkoal for, like, opposing Trick Room, which is really good into. You got Slowpoke on this team. I don't think the Slowpoke's really ever going to be on this team to be used. It's just there to try to throw your opponents off guard, to thinking that they're going to end up having to go against, like, some Trick Room, I guess. So they bring their other slower stuff or whatever. Like, trying to kind of pretty much just to throw them off. I think that's kind of what it's on this team for. I don't think the Slowpoke's really there to do much. It has Heal Pulse, like Disable, Helping Hand, so it could be decent, I guess, especially with the Eviolite. But apart from that, like, I don't think you're ever really going to bring it that much. Then you have the Terapagos on this team with the Life Orb. You also have Rock Polish, which I think is really cool. You get the +2 speed, plus like a double attack boost or something from the rest of your team here, so it could be really, really good. You got the Thunderbolt and then the Terra Starstorm, which is what you're going to be wanting to spam pretty much the entire time. So kind of the overall thing with this team is you're going to be trying to boost the Terapagos and then having that win the game for you at all costs. So that's kind of what the team really is meant to do. Like, set up the Tailwind and make it so you can outspeed, get like some stuff on your side to make it so where you have a really good advantage over your opponent. Let everything go down, like the Rabumbe, sack it off, like explode on the Alcremie, like get rid of that. Or like let them just knock everything else out on your side and then go like into the Smeargle or like the Alcremie alongside the Terapagos or something. Or even like the Slowpoke to Helping Hand boost the Terapagos and just start sweeping late game. And hopefully trying to like bring a game back from like a 2 deficit all the way to like a win versus like a 2v4. That's kind of what the team is really good at. So I wanted to feature this one for you guys. I don't know how I'm going to do really with this team because this team is really weird to play. So I'm going to try to do some testing games with this team to try to get myself a little bit better oriented with this team. And then we're going to see how it does. It seems to be one of those teams that you're going to have to kind of know what you're doing to play it. It's really weird and kind of plays really weird. So I don't know how good I'll do with it, but we'll find out. If you guys want to use this team, rental quote up in the corner. Paste. I don't think this team has a paste, or at least I couldn't find a paste. I could only find a rental for this team, but I'm sure there's a paste somewhere online. You guys can probably find it online somewhere. It's a really popular team. Actually, ended up seeing a lot of other people use this on the casual ladder too, so a lot of people have been trying this out recently, and I kind of want to try it. So apart from that, let's get into some games. Alright, we're here with a game. My opponent's running a Lugia Regulation G team. He has Lugia, Roaring Moon, Heatran, Comfey, Dragapult, and Ogerpon Wellspring. So, what do I want to bring here? I need something for Lugia. I'm 100% bringing Terapagos. I just don't know if I should actually bring Tailwind. I think I bring Tailwind on the Rabumbe. It looks really good here. Because I think with a Choice Scarf, even if he's booster energy, like supportive, Roaring Moon with his own Tailwind, I can outspeed with Scarf. And just kind of go with that. And hopefully he knocks me out in the first turn. That'd be great. What else do I want to bring here? I think the Smeargle, what does the Smeargle have? I don't think it has Fake Out. It has Follow Me instead. So I don't know if I want to lead with that here. What do I want to bring here? I kind of want to bring Torkoal, but at the same time, like, he's going to probably bring Heatran. I have Earth Power for it, so it ain't too bad. It just doesn't really outspeed anything. That's kind of the main problem here. I think I lead Terapagos here. I can just protect the first turn. I'll bring the Smeargle in the back, and I'm going to bring the Alcremie in the back. We're going to go full send on the Terapagos for this game. If I can get my Tailwind up, I think I can maybe try to win. I'm not sure, though. This team play is really weird. Like, it's just kind of an all-in type of team. I don't know how I really feel about it, at least playing some of my testing matches. I had a few games where I was able to get some rolls going. Like, I just ended up, like, 4-0ing my opponent pretty much. Or not really, like, 4-0ing, but, like, brought the game back to where I was able to kind of win towards the late game once I got the Terapagos set up. But a lot of my other games, I kind of just got shit on because I didn't really know what I was doing. So it leads with this. I don't know. I think I just go for, what do I have here? I have Choice Scarf on this. I think I just want to get my Tailwind up here. I think I just want to get my Tailwind up, and I think I can just protect here. I think that's my play. I'm hoping he just kills the Ribombay on this first turn. It goes for Lava Plume or some shit here. It would be great. That gives me like a free switch into the Smeargle Taunt. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Please just down me. Please just kill me. Okay, Heat Wave. Okay, that's good. That's perfect. If it lands, please land. Okay. You want to have the Ribombay go down because if your Choice Scarfed into Tailwind, like, you just lose so much momentum. That's why you want them to just take out the Ribombay as fast as possible most of the time. So now I have my Tailwind up here. I think what I can actually do is I can actually just go for... I also have Quick Guards for the Comfey, so you can actually like go for Draining Kiss on me here, which is pretty good too. But I think what I do here is I have Tailwind. I'm going to go into the Smeargle now. I think that's my play here. Under Tailwind, I think I should be able to outspeed the Comfey, even though he does have Taunt. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to Decorate onto the Terapagos, and I'm going to go Terra Starstorm. Actually, I don't know if I actually outspeed. I'm not sure if I forgot if the EV spread. I think that the Smeargle under Tailwind's meant to outspeed the Terapagos. I'm not 100% sure though. So if I don't get it on this turn, I'd be really mad. Whatever, YOLO. Actually, what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna stay this form, and then I'm actually gonna just go for actually whatever, it's YOLO. YOLO is full send. He's gonna switch the Comfey out. Oh, that's great. That is perfect. Storing Zune. What's that? That's Roaring Moon. Really weird nickname for a Roaring Moon. I don't know. I've never would ever nickname my mom something like that. That's really weird. Oh, he actually does go first. Okay, that's perfect. That is perfect. So I get the Decorate boost first, and I'm under Tailwind here. So at +2 with a Life Orb boost, can I actually get a double KO here? Can I get the double KO on turn 2? Wow, that's crazy. That does so much damage. So I don't know how that didn't kill the Roaring Moon. How did that not kill the Roaring Moon? I live! I live! The Smeargle lives! I think I just go for Follow Me here. I go for Follow Me, and then I just go for Terra Starstorm again. Because I think under Tailwind with a Booster Energy... Actually, Booster Energy probably outspeeds both of my Mons. Because he does have a higher speed stat than both of mine, so... He just gets his own Tailwind up. It's fine. I'm getting a double down here pretty much, so I don't really care that badly. And like, he has Comfey in the back, so like, if he wants to attack me, I have Quick Guard. So like, that negates like Draining Kiss at least, and I don't know what else he'd really be able to do to me. Like, even with his own Tailwind, the Heatran doesn't even outspeed, so that's fine. We're doing pretty good. It comes down to whatever his last mana is. If it's Lugia, I think he can still maybe win though. Herman. Is that Lugia? Yeah, it is Lugia, okay. I think what I do here is I actually, he does have Tailwind up. So I think what I do here is I actually just Quick Guard. Because I think the Comfey is going to try to take out the Smeargle on this turn. So I'm going to Quick Guard here. And I actually have Thunderbolt, but I don't know if that actually will do enough damage to him to go through multi-scale, so I think I'm better off just going for Terra Starstorm here. I think that's my play. He's gonna Terra. So now I'm gonna get a full super effective hit off on you. I don't think there's any way he one-shots me at all. He's Terra Dragon. Unless you have like Draco, maybe you can one-shot me. Quick guard, because I think he's going to take the Smeargle out here. There it is! What a play! What a play! That worked perfectly. Aero Blast. I don't think that does enough to get rid of me. Yeah, it does nothing. The problem with Lugia is like it's really bulky, but like you need to really set up to actually start doing damage with it. Otherwise, you kind of just don't do anything. Like this is one-shots to come fade. I think that's just game. I don't know how he wins now. Like I think Smeargle. I think I have one more turn of Tailwind. So, like, I think I can just go for Decorate here if I really want to again. He's leftovers, so. And it did that much damage through multi-scale. Imagine if he never had multi-scale. I think he'd probably just end up getting KO'd. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to go for, if I somehow live, I'm actually going to go for Decorate. Actually, I mean, I don't know if it really matters what I really do here. I'm going to try to Decorate. I think he outspeeds me here, but I don't know if he can actually one-shot the Terapagos from this range. So I think I'm just kind of comfortable just to protect here and he just surrenders, so whatever. He has Tailwind up, so he could outspeed me there, but I don't think he kills anything. Like, just judging for how much the Aero Blast damage did last turn to the Terapagos, I think he kind of just lost. Not bad. Really solid game, though. Man, that worked really good. This team is really fucking crazy. Like, this is some of the weirdest fucking Regulation G team I think I've seen. And, like, especially played with. And, like, it ends up working really good. Just, like, full sending and, like, boosting the shit out of the Terapagos. Works really, really good. I can see why this team got a top 100. Because, like, it's really crazy and, like, really unpredictable. And, like, it's really hard to stop snowballing once it gets snowballing. Like, really set up really quickly. Because if you let the Smeargle, like, set up a Decorate onto the Terapagos, and you have nothing to outspeed it or, like, try to do anything to it, like, it just fucking rolls you because everything's hit for neutral damage with Terra Starstorm, so it's really difficult to actually just kind of stop once it gets going, so not bad. Let's hop into another match. Alright, we're here with another game. This is going to be a really difficult match, just mainly because I don't have Wide Guard on this team. So Calyrex kind of does destroy me. I can get my own Tailwind up, but like if he's able to match Tailwind, I'm going to be in for a really bad game here. My opponent has the Landorus, T, Whimsicott, Calyrex, Shadow. He's running double restricted too. My opponent's playing in the future. Urshifu, Ogerpon, Water, and Miraidon. So I think what I do here is I need to try to get my Tailwind up again. Tailwind looks really good here, so I'm actually just going to lead with the Rimbombe. I think I just pretty much go for Scarf Tailwind. I can outspeed pretty much everything on his team with a Scarf, I think. So what else do I want to bring here? I think I lead Terapagos. I don't know if I really want to leave it. I think he's going to bring Urshifu, though. Urshifu's kind of a problem. I mean, I can try to bring Slowpoke, but like his team's... I think I'm going to have forced to like bring the Terapagos here. I think another thing with this team is that you kind of just have to kind of force to bring whatever you usually bring most games. Because you're never really going to be bringing like the Slowpoke to a lot of your matches, especially here. It just gets destroyed and everything. So I think I just bring the Alcremie and I bring the Smeargle again. I think that's what I do here. You kind of just have to hope that that you can actually just like get fully set up, or like have the Terapagos come in for free and like not really take too much damage to where you're able to get it set up. It's gonna be a really tough game because like this team isn't really prepared to go against double restricted, and he's lead Whimsicott too, so I have a problem. No Urshifu though, that's pretty good. Does get the Intimidate, that does not matter. I just go for Tailwind here, and I hopefully gets rid of me and goes for like Rock Slide or some shit here, and I just protect. Kind of another one of those teams too, like where if you know what like Alcremie does and like Smeargle does too, you can kind of shut the team down. I mean, Smeargle's unpredictable because it can have like any moveset you want, but like if you have like Taunt, like this guy has Taunt, like now you just kind of shut down like my entire game plan here. Like, now I'm not able to get my Tailwind up, so he can get his own Tailwind up, and, like, I'm forced to just fucking, like, not even be able to do anything here. Like, I think the Ribombay just drops on this turn, actually. I actually live. Doesn't matter, though, because I'm taunted, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I could go for Rock Polish here if I really wanted to, and just, like, try to hope for, I can't really do anything here. Like, I can't do shit. It's like I'm forced to switch. I'm forced to switch out into, like, the Alcremie here. I wish I would actually went for Switcheroo there, but I didn't think I was going to live a Rock Slide. I just wanted my Tailwind up really badly there, so... I mean, he can also go for Taunt onto the Terapagos if he really wants to, but I think I'm just going to Rock Polish here and see if I can do anything. It's going to be one of those games that's going to be just really difficult to win anyways, because I think with no boost on the Terapagos, and if he has, like, Miraidon and Calyrex in the back, I think I just instantly lose anyways, and especially under Tailwind. Especially if he's Scarf too, like if he's Choice Scarf Landorus, it's gonna be another problem here. I still have my Terra Shell, which is pretty good though. Get an extra turn of Terra Shell. I could try to Encore the Whimsicott into Tailwind, but I think that's kind of just a waste. He could actually, what he does here is he just goes for Taunt, which is probably what he does. Probably just goes for Taunt, which is gonna shut me down again, which kind of sucks. I think the main thing I need to try to do here is just try to get rid of the, does Misty Explode? It hits everything on the field, so... I don't know. I mean, I can try to go for Decorate here. I'm gonna try to, and I think what I need to do is just start going for damage. I'm gonna go Terra here and just go for Terra Starstorm. I need to get the Whimsicott out of here before I get the Smeargle onto the field, I think. Because otherwise it's gonna taunt the Smeargle and, like, I'm just gonna be able to not do anything. I need to start getting some damage off. Kind of one of the main weaknesses with this team is, like, if you run into, like, a taunt user like this Whimsicott is, like, it kind of shuts down a lot of this team. There's the taunt. Doesn't work, though. I forgot about Aurora Veil. I forgot about the Aromatic Veil. That's crazy. I forgot about that. This ain't gonna do enough damage, though, because I never got the boost. Does a solid amount, though, actually. A lot more than I thought it was going to. Goes for Rock Slide. He misses again. That's huge. Just don't flinch me, please. I get the Decorate off. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. That's crazy. I forgot about the Aromatic Veil, actually. I forgot it actually blocks Taunt. Forgot about that, so... Kind of wasted a turn there, but I at the same time, I thought I was going to get taunted. I forgot that it actually blocks Taunt. So, or Aroma Veil. Not Aromatic Veil, it's Aroma Veil. You usually don't see it that much, that's kind of why. I think what I do here is I just go for Misty Explosion. I think I just go Boom here. I blow up. And then I'm going to Protect. And if he goes into Calyrex, then I break its Focus Sash. Oh, he protects. He goes for Protect. That's bad. Well, at least I can probably get rid of Landorus from this range, I think. If he misses me, at least, if I don't die to this. Or if I don't flinch. This actually takes out the Landorus. Does this actually take the Landorus out? Does, so that's huge. Now I get a free switch into Smeargle, too. Leftovers Whimsicott, that's a new one. I have not seen Leftovers on Whimsicott in a long time. Usually either Cover, Cloak, or Sash. Actually, what I can do is I can actually go into the Ribombay again. I could try to get my Tailwind up. I think it doesn't really pay doing that, though. I think what I'm better off doing is just going for, like, Pollen Puff. I think that's what I do here. Because I think he's going to try to go for Taunt again if I go into Ribombay, but I want to see what else he has on his team. I'm assuming Calyrex Miraidon. I'm guessing that's what he has. Or Urshifu, okay. With a Rock Polish, I might actually be able to still outspeed him. I actually have Moonblast for Urshifu here as well. If I really want to go for it, I can just go for Moonblast and try to get rid of him that way. I think that's what I actually do here. I'm going to go for Moonblast, and I'm just going to go for Terra. If he never had Urshifu, I'd maybe go lock myself into Pollen Puff. But breaking the Sash, I think, is a lot more beneficial here for me. Because otherwise, I think I might get one-shotted by close combat. Surprised he has no, he doesn't have one of the restricteds that he has on his team, the Calyrex and the Miraidon. I'm assuming he probably has Calyrex in the back. He has to have one of them at least. I don't think he would go an entire game and bring, like, all the other shit on his team apart from his restricted mons. Oh, he's gonna go Terra. I don't know, with a Rock Polish though, I don't know if he actually outspeeds me. He's also Stellar Terra. Okay. You're still weak to this though, like you're still gonna be catching a Moonblast here. Taunt, that's great, okay. Glad I never went for Tailwind. Choice Scarf Moonblast. It just one-shots him because he's not Focus Sash. Holy shit. I'm glad I went for Moonblast. I was debating on going just for like Scarf Pollen Puff there. But I was like, oh, well, if he's Sash, I might as well go for Moonblast here and get rid of his Sash. That way the terapagos can just clean up the rest of his team. I even get the crit there. This team is crazy. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. Absolutely insane team. Like, my opponent has nothing now. Like, I don't think he wins anyways. Like, anything he does. Like, if he has Calyrex here, if he has Miraidon, there's a small chance he can still win this. But, like, I'm choice Scarf into Moonblast now, and he has no Terra, so... Like, now that he has Miraidon, I know his last mon, like, I think I kind of just win. And plus, I have a Rock Polish up, so... I think that's his game. I just win again. He surrenders. That's 2 games in a row now. We just win in such a dominating fashion towards the end, where my opponent just surrenders because they know they're going to lose. That's fucking crazy. Here, I guess Taunt is still a problem for this team though, because like it's mainly for the Smeargle, unless it's like on a Prankster mon, because you can block it with Quick Guard if it's like a Prankster Taunt, like on the Whimsicott or like a Tornadus, for example, if you can predict it. But if it's not like a non-Prankster taunted like move, then like you're still going to be getting affected by it on the Smeargle and stuff. So Taunt is still a problem for this team, but Aroma Veil actually does, its ability on the Alcremie actually does block Taunt, so I actually forgot that it actually did until this game, just because I don't see that ability at all. So if you're scared of Taunt, you still are usually able to at least do something on the Alcremie most of the time, so that's one reason to kind of bring in some of the games. Taunt's not the most common thing, but it is ran on a few things, and I've been running on some of my teams. I've seen it once in a while. Especially on Tornadus, I've been running it on some of my teams, so it's mainly kind of like counter Trick Room and like wide guard stuff. So, hop into another game. Alright, we're in another game. My opponent's actually using a copy-paste rental team. There's actually a team that was actually used at the, I forgot what it was. There was like a tournament or whatever. I think it was a regional, or I think it was MSS, or there was some Pokemon thing going on this past weekend. I think this Groudon, or not this Kyogre team was actually one of those teams that was at, I think it placed pretty high, I think like top 16 or whatever, I think. If I'm thinking of the right team, it sure looks like the team that it is, so. I don't know the sets on it, but I did see the team in a copy-paste, so it might actually be that team. One is the Kyogre, Iron, Chugulus, Urshifu, Grimmsnarl, Wo-Chen, and Incineroar, Incineroar. So what do I do here? Rabombe actually looks really good here again. The only shitty thing here is like I just don't have any wide guard. Like I don't have wide guard here, so like I'm kind of forced to bring the Rabombe here again. Like he can go for Taunt onto that and kind of shut it down pretty easily. What else do I want to bring here? I think the Alcremie is good. Alcremie's pretty good here, and I think I'll just bring the Smeargle again. I think the same 4. I think the main thing with this team is like you're bringing like the same 4, maybe 5 once in a while. You try to maybe bring the Torkoal if they have like hard Trick Room to kind of counter that. And just instead of like building into the Terapagos, you'll full send into the Torkoal with like the same stuff. But apart from that, you kind of just bring like the same 4 mons every single game with this team. The Slowpoke you never really usually bring at all. It's kind of just there to kind of fake your opponent out for something crazy. Or at least I haven't brought it once at all, even in my testing games up until this point, so. Maybe if you guys want to use a team, maybe you guys will have some luck with the Slowpoke. I'm not ballsy enough to really bring it though. So lead with this. I think I can just actually... Am I going to go for Moonblast here? Moonblast hits both of these mons for really solid damage. I think it's Moonblast here. Moonblast the Jugulis, get it out of here, and I'm actually going to Rock Polish. I don't even know what they do to one-shot terapagos here, and plus I still have my Terra Shell. So, like, I don't really care. I guess the best thing he can maybe hit me with is, like, an Air Slash, but a lot of the Iron Jugulis that I've been seeing don't even have Air Slash. They just run, like, dark moves and a bunch of supportive moves, so... Double screens, though, it might be a problem in this game. Double screens, especially if he has Kyogre in the back, could be an issue. It's kind of why I don't really want to Terra unless he goes into Kyogre, that way I can get rid of his weather. But then again, if I have Rock Polish up, even under a Tailwind, I should be able to maybe outspeed him. Depending on his build. Well, with a light screen, he actually survives that. It's crazy. He gets his Tailwind up for free, pretty much, but I also get a free Rock Polish, and I still have my Terra Shell, so... If I really wanted to, I can actually set up another Rock Polish here if I really wanted to. Because I don't know what the fuck he does to me on this turn at all. So I think I just Moonblast here. He could go for Snarl, actually, which could be a bit of a problem. So I'm actually going to Protect on this turn to try to get rid of the Iron Jugulis. Predicting a Snarl here. Or like a Parting Shot could be an issue too. Thunder Wave. Oh, there we go. Glad I protected. There's the Snarl, wow. I just thought of that like at the last second too. If I didn't protect, that'd have been a problem. I get to dodge, that's great. Another Moonblast. Get rid of this thing. Thunder Wave is kind of a problem. It kind of is, but like at the same time, I don't really have anything I want to switch out here at all. I mean, I can sack off the... I can try to sack both of these mons and try to get a free switch into the Terapagos again, but then at the same time, like, I'm already at +2 speed. So even if he Thunder Waves me, like, I'm still just going to go back to pretty much like neutral speed, which ain't the worst ever. And like, I can get rid of his weather now too, which is great. So, I'm also still Scarfed, so I can maybe do some decent damage. I don't know if I should actually just go Terra on this turn or not, though. I think I'm just going to go for Moonblast here. I could go for it on the Grimmsnarl, but like, the Grimmsnarl doesn't really do shit to me at all. I think he has, what, double screens on his side? Is that what he's been doing? Yeah, he has double screens on... Or he has Tailwind. He has Light Screen too, so... I'm assuming he's probably like double screens with Thunder Wave, and then maybe like Foul Play or Spirit Break, probably. So, I think I just go for Moonblast here onto the Kyogre to get some chip damage onto it. And then I'm going to go for Terra here, and I'll go for Terra Starstorm here. That also gets rid of his Rain, so he doesn't hit as hard. I'm hoping he actually Thunder waves the Ribombay, because like, I just want the Ribombay to be gone. That way I can get a free switch out into the Smeargle. It's kind of the main thing. Get rid of the Rain, that's great. Goes for the Thunder Wave. I don't know if he actually one-shots me with anything though without Rain. Unless he's like Terra Water with like Choice Specs. I don't think he one-shots me at all. And I actually even outspeed him. Water Spout. That still does a fuck ton of damage though. That still does so much damage. I should bring him into range though where it doesn't do as much damage to me. Oh, that does nothing. That does nothing to him. Wow. Why does that do so little? Okay. I'm in a shitty spot now though. I think he still has Tailwind up too, doesn't he? I think he does. My problem now is like I'm kind of forced to have to try to play around Tailwind. He has one more turn to Tailwind too. So like what I can do here is I can just go for Quick Guard, predicting like a Thunder Wave, and then I can just go for like Protect here. But then that brings me down to Sash. So I don't know. And then I get bad luck and I get fully fucking paralyzed, so now that'll probably lose me the game, actually. With how much damage he's still doing, too, he's like 100% choice specs. That is 100% choice specs, Kyogre. Because he has no rain up, and that's still doing so much damage. And I think I just lose here. I lose because I get fully paralyzed. Oh, isn't that fun? That is so fun. Because normally I do actually have a rock polish currently up, so I still technically +2 speed with a paralysis. I think that brings me down like 1 or 2 speed tiers. So if anything, I'm still at neutral speed. So I have a chance, depending on his build, to actually outspeed the Kyogre on this next turn. I know for a fact that the Smeargle would be able to. So like I can actually outspeed and maybe even try to do something there. I'm not sure though. There's no way I win now though. There's no way I win this. I just surrender. This is what the main problem with this team too is if you get really bad luck like this. One fucking clutch paralysis on the turn I needed to not get fully paralyzed and have it protect. And like have it so his Tailwind gets stalled out. He got the insane luck of me getting fully paralyzed, not being able to protect myself. And that instantly ended up winning him the game. That's another thing with this team. If you get some really bad luck with like para hacks or like flinches, it can also win your opponent the game just on crucial turns. There's no way I win now. There's no way I win. That sucks. Gotta love losing to bullshit. I was doing really fucking good, and I get the small chance of getting fully paralyzed on the following turn, which the odds are not that good. And I ended up getting those odds, and I just fucking win or lose the game, and he ends up winning instantly based off of that. That sucks. I'll see you guys in one more match with this team. Alright, we're here with another game. My opponent's running a really cool Regulation F team. He has Smeargle, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, Salamence, Chansey. I haven't seen that in a long time, especially in VGC at all. Gastrodon and Fluttermane, so... This is another game where, like, Fluttermane, or, Terapagos just looks so good here. Like, what does he have to, like, do damage to Terapagos? I don't think he really has anything here. I think the main problem we're gonna have to try to get past is mainly the Chansey. That's going to be kind of a problem, because everything on this team is a special attacker. So, like, I'm going to have to try this full send first turn. I think that's what I do here. I'm actually going to lead with the Alcremie for this match, too. Looks a little bit better here as a lead. Especially if his Smeargle actually has, like, Taunt or something, or, like, Spore. Could also be pretty good. Oh, yeah, protects allies for effects of all moves, so... I guess Taunt, it works. He can still put me to sleep. That would kind of be pretty bad, but you can kind of try to play around that, maybe. What else do I want to bring here? I think I bring the Rabombe in the back, just mainly to try to heal the Terapagos up after the Alcremie drops, and I'll bring my own Smeargle here. Same 4 Mons, just a little bit of a different order versus this team. I think the main problem actually is going to be the Chansey, because I just don't have anything to really break through it. I'm gonna have to like try to set up to like +6 probably to try to break through the Chansey, which is gonna be really weird to do. Or like try to make it a 1v4 somehow. He just leads with the Chansey too. I don't know if this thing's like a Spore Smeargle, because if it is, it'll be a problem. I don't know what this thing wants to do at all. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna Rock Polish here. I'm going to Rock Polish, and then I could also Encore him in if I really wanted to, but I'm going to Decorate here. If he goes for Taunt, then I can dodge a Taunt. If he puts me to sleep, that's fine too. Goes for Protect, that's completely fine by me. Sticky Web. This guy is going for the 2 million IQ plays. Give me that Decorate boost. Now I should be able to just outspeed everything. What I'm going to do on this next turn now, I'm going to go full Terra. I'm just going to start doing damage. And I'm going to keep on Decorating. I could actually go for a Encore too, but like he outspeeds me, which is kind of the shitty thing, so I don't know if I'd be able to lock him into anything. I can Encore the Chansey in, but I think he's actually faster than me. It's kind of the shitty thing with Alcremie, it's pretty bad. I think I just go for a decorate again. Make it so he wants to put me to sleep. I think that's the main thing I need to try to make him do. So he puts the Alcremie to sleep over the terapagos, but even then, like, I don't know what chance it really does to me. Even if he puts me to sleep, I can maybe try to stall the sleep turns. Like, what do you do to me apart from, like, Seismic Toss? See if he's Sash, Smeargle or not, and how much this does to a Chansey. That +2 with a Life Orb. There's a solid amount to the Chansey. He's not even Sash, Smeargle. So getting that out of here, that's huge. I'm just going to keep on boosting this thing. Like, I need to get to, like, +6 to try to break through this Chansey. And, like, with a Rock Polish boost, like, I think it has outspeed his entire team now. There's the Seismic Toss. Like, that's the thing I was going to say about Chansey. Like, I don't know what the fuck it does to me. Like, what do you do to me? Like, you can sit here and you'll survive for a long time, but, like, what do you do back to me? Earth Luna, I think at +4, I think this guy just gets swept. I think the Chansey might live one, but, like, I'm going to decorate again, so. +6, like, I'm pretty sure I just sweep him on this next turn. If the Chansey lives, I think it's game anyways. I don't think Blood Moon or Earth Luna lives at +4. The Chansey does live, I'll give it the credit, it actually does. I think worst case scenario here is if he has Thunder Wave on Chansey. That's maybe one way you can stop my sweep here, but I think otherwise I just automatically win. This goes for Seismic Toss. Yeah, I think that's game. I don't know how he wins now. Unless he has, like, Focus Sash Flutter Mane. I think that's the only other way he can maybe win here. Or at least stay in the match. Is his Focus Sash Flutter Mane. And I think even then, I'm gonna have Terra Blast. I can go for Misty Explosion here too, which could do a solid amount of damage. I think I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna Protect on this turn, then I'm gonna go for Misty Explosion on this turn. Just mainly to break the Flutter Mane's possible Focus Sash. That's what I really want to do here. And then I can get a free switch out into the Ribombay, and I can just go for Pollen Puff and win the game from there. You see Wind. This guy is over here about to get swept by a Terapagos at +6. And he's over here going for fucking Icy Wind. Come on, bud. See how much this does. The Chansey lives again. It's eating every single hit I throw at it. Just doesn't do anything back to me, though. Just a punching bag, pretty much. Oh, he's left. I didn't even need to worry about Sash. I was so worried about Focus Sash, I didn't even need to worry about it at all. Whatever, then. I'm gonna go into the Ribombay here. I don't know if at plus or at neutral or if I actually outspeed anything. Because I do get caught in the webs. So I'm just going to go for Terra Starstorm here, and then I'm going to go for Pollen Puff onto the Terapagos. I think I just win from this point forward. I don't think there's any way he wins here. Unless he gets like a crit Moonblast, and maybe. And he doesn't even outspeed me, so it doesn't matter. You wanted the definition of like an absolute thrashing. Right here it is. This guy got set up on. He led with a really passive lead of the Chansey and the Smeargle. Tried throwing up fucking sticky webs. And he got set up all over him. I set up all over his face and just fucking swept the guy in the next following 3 turns. This was like a 5-turn match. Crazy. I think that's one of the main strengths of this team too. Like if your opponent leads with a lead that's also not really like the most offensive of leads, it gives you such an opportunity to quickly set up on your opponent. And by the time you're fully set up, like your opponent's either like down by 2 mons, or they're just so behind in the match where they're not able to bring it back at that point. That's kind of the main real thing with this team too, is like it sets up so damn fast and does damage so fast if you're able to let it set up. And you don't have like consistent lead or like a consistent damage from turn 1 or from the get-go, or like any way to like shut down what this team really wants to do on like the first turn. I think that's kind of one of the things that make this team really good as well. And it's also it's a really unique team too, because a lot of people don't know what the fuck this team's going to do at all. They've never seen something like this on the ladder at all. So, talk a little bit more about this team. Alright, as for this team, I think this is probably like the weirdest, like craziest Regulation G team I think I've played, let alone probably seen. Especially played against sometimes on the ladder. I did play against this team a few times over the past week on the ladder. I think I lost against it once, but the other time I ended up having like Taunt Tornadus, which kind of helps me a little bit. And plus, I knew what the entire team wanted to try to do, because I did see the pace, and this was a team that I was going to end up featuring for you guys. I just never got a chance to really record it up until now and play with the team myself. But I didn't know what it really wanted to do, so that kind of helped me every other game. I ended up running into it. So, overall, really cool team, though. If you guys want to use this team, if you guys want a really fun team, I think this is a team that's really fun to play. It really is, just how crazy some of the shit is. It's one of those teams where you kind of go all in with one thing, which is the terapagos, and you gotta hope that your opponent either doesn't have like anything to check you early on, or you're able to set up fast enough to where your opponent is not able to like adapt fast enough to where the game is pretty much done by the time they're able to do anything. That's kind of what this team really does. It kind of overwhelms you really fast, or kind of catches you off guard what this team really wants to do. I think that's the two main things this team has going for it. So, not really fun to play against, though. I feel bad for some of the opponents I played against, because, man, did they get fucking wrecked. There's a few of them that got absolutely just destroyed and beat down by this team, man. They got fucking destroyed. So, may not be the most fun to play against, but it is a pretty fun team to play. I think out of everything on this team, though, like, you're going to be mainly bringing, like, the Rabombe, the Alcremie, the Smeargle, and the Terapagos to, like, 95% of your games. I never brought the Slowpoke at all to any of my matches at all. It's kind of just there as like a crazy thing to throw on the team preview for your opponent, kind of. I think they think it's maybe going to set up Trick Room or something. That's usually what they expect, like Slowpoke or whatever, but I've never brought that thing at once for any of my games. So if you guys want to bring it, if you guys want to play the team and bring the Slowpoke and see if that does anything for you, by all means, go try it out. I brought the Torkoal once that was into like an opposing Trick Room team, and it worked out pretty well. I still lost the game barely, because I ended up getting a low roll towards the end of the match in one of my testing games. But I ended up bringing the Torkoal, and I kind of went the same route as like the Terapagos, like trying to boost the Torkoal under Trick Room with their own Trick Room behind it. And that's kind of what I tried to do, but I ended up getting kind of a low roll towards the end of the game. I ended up losing that way, but it was still a really like close match, like a 1-0, like barely 1-0. So, cool team. If you guys want to use this team, rental, put up in the corner. Like I said, there probably is a paste for this team. I just couldn't find the paste. It's probably somewhere online. You guys probably find it very easily. Just, I don't know, search like a really... Either like go on Showdown, ask some people on Showdown, like some of the VGC players on Showdown, or like some of the bigger content creators on YouTube. I'm sure they probably made videos on it too as well. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's used this team up till now. So, I just wanted to feature for you guys. Parade is one of the coolest, like most unique, weird teams that I've seen that's also done really well, getting to top 100 on the ranks ladder for this past in-game rank split for Regulation G, so it's really cool. Is it as cool as my team, my Terapagos team? I don't know, I'm biased. I love my Terapagos team that I made recently. If you guys missed that video, check it out. I'll leave a link to that on screen for you guys right now. I made my own Terapagos team around Tinkaton and Sarialedge. There's also a bunch of other cool stuff on it, like Stonejourner around Terapagos. If you guys missed that video, go check it out. Also did a bunch of other cool stuff recently, so. Apart from that, I'm gonna get out of here. Leave a like, subscribe, share the video if you guys enjoyed. Got a bunch more stuff on the way you guys not want to miss. Appreciate you guys' support on the videos recently. Really means a lot. Keep on bringing videos you guys' way. Apart from that, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody.